Welcome to the Shreveport Connection. This video is on your conclusion to Raw results as after the match with McIntyre and Ziggler standing tall with the titles as their music hits. We go to replays. We see 205 Live General Manager Drake Maverick backstage walking with the Authors of Pain and new wrestling Authors of Pain gear as he's their new manager. Cole leads us to a video package of the new Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month campaign. Authors of Pain with Keith Thompson and Jimmy James. Enhancement talent. Back for the break, out comes Drake Maverick with Authors of Pain, a common wrestler. Drake introduces himself as well as 205 Live General Manager and says he's also the manager of the Authors of Pain. Drake says he's going to make them the next Raw Tag Team Champions. Two enhancement talents walk way across the ring. Of course, that's all they've had for the last couple of weeks for their challengers. Authors destroy the opponents and hit the Super Collider for the easy squash. After the match, Drake stands with a common wrestler as we go to replays. The announcers lead us to a video package for Triple H and Undertaker versus The Undertaker at Super Showdown. Back from the break, Natalya is backstage with Ronda. The Bella twins walk in and greet them. Natalya is tired of all the games and says she just doesn't feel good. She needs some time alone. Natalya walks off. Bella's give props to Rousey and offer her help to train some. Rousey says she's good with Natalya, and Nikki offers her help to help her outside of the ring as well. Bella's leave on good terms with Rousey. We go to the ring. Out comes Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels to a pop. HBK takes in the reaction and plugs the WWE Network. Michael says he's here to talk about the WWE Super Showdown event from Australia on October the 6th. Michael talks about Triple H versus The Undertaker and says the match will be insane. So insane that he will be there personally to see the match. Michael says this will be a match that we will all never forget, and he can almost guarantee that. Michaels brings up the legends predicting Taker to win the match and says he might agree if the streak was still intact, but it's not. Michaels was surprised to see how many legends picked Taker to win. Michael says he agrees with one Hall of Famer, Stone Cold Steve Austin, because they think Triple H will win. Michaels goes on and talks about how his friendship with Triple H. Michael says Taker needs to understand that Triple H is still the game and a cerebral assassin. Michael thinks Triple H has a lot more left in the tank than Taker does. Michael goes on, but the bell tolls and the fans pop. Lights go out and Taker's grand entrance starts up. Taker marches to the ring as Michaels looks on. Taker takes a mic and says this just became personal. He brings up the friendship between Triple H and HBK, but the Undertaker chants pick up from the crowd. Taker says in the 20 years of their friendship, he took the best Triple H had and the best Michaels had, and he put them both down. Taker says he reached in and took part of their souls out, and their egos can't accept it. Taker says he took the one thing that Michaels can't accept, his career. Michaels asks if that's what Taker thinks this is about. Michaels wants to make something perfectly clear. He is a man of his word. Someone had to restore faith in the system. Someone had to stand on what he said. Michaels knows everyone else in the business can say what they want and then change their minds in 6 months later. But he has stayed retired because he is a man of his honor, a man of integrity. He says he stayed retired out of respect for the system, respect for the fans, and mostly importantly, respect for Taker. Fan chat, one more match now. John says he hears the chants every time he steps into the arena. Or into a arena. Taker interrupts him and asks about respect. Sean goes about how he's turned down millions of dollars and people wanting a match with him every year. He stayed retired out of respect to Taker. Fans chant one more match again. Sean turns his back on Undertaker and looks to leave as Taker asks if it's really respect or if it's fear. Sean stops and turns around. Taker says if Sean has ever chosen to come out of retirement, there would have been just one person. Sean came for him. Taker says, make no mistake about it, he will put Shawn down all over again. Shawn knows it. Taker knows it. The fans know it. Taker says there's one other thing Shawn knows. In Melbourne, Australia, Taker is going to put Shawn's buddy Triple H down again. Taker drops the mic and exits the ring as his music starts up. Shawn looks on as Taker marches up the ramp. Taker stops and looks back at the ring. He faces the big screen again and raises his fist as the lightning goes off. Let's go to commercial. Back from the break. We see Finn Balor getting ready backstage. As Constipated Corbin walks in and has bad news. He's been so busy tonight and won't be able to wrestle Balor. Corbin then says Balor still has a match, and we will see he will still be in the main event. His opponent is Braun Strowman. Constipated One wishes Balor good luck and walks off. We go to the announcers. Mike Rome is reporting that the Shield appeared in front of the judge at the local precinct and were arraigned on charges of inciting a riot, criminal damage, and disorderly conduct. Supposedly they paid their fees and are out. Sasha Banks and Bayley versus Dana Brooke and Ember Moon. We go to the ring. Out comes Sasha and Bayley. Dana Brooke was out with Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews. Ember Moon was out next to join her. Bayley starts off with Dana as they go at it. Sasha quickly tags in for the double teaming in the corner. The double team continues as Dana goes to the floor for a breather. We go back to the commercial and back from the break. Ember fights Bayley off. Ember looks to a tag, but Bayley drops her. Ember fights off both opponents now. Hits the crossbody. Dana tags in and goes at it with Sasha. Sasha misses a knee in the corner. Dana puts Sasha on her shoulders, but Banks slides out. Banks blocks the backstabber and hits an enziguri. Dana screams out and looks at Titus Worldwide, saying she's got this. Dana then misses a move on Sasha in the corner. Sasha takes advantage and rolls her up for the pin. After the match, the Boss and Hug connection leave as their music hits. Dana argues with Titus and Apollo at ringside. She says she's had it with both of them and she's done. Dana walks off by herself. And we get still to come segment, Strowman versus Balor. Bobby Lashley's backstage. Coming out of Constipated Corbin's office, and he's got a smile on his face. Charlie Caruso asks what the meeting was all about. Lashley says it wasn't much of a meeting, but he got this piece of paper. Caruso says it's a performance review, because they did mention it last week. Corbin is sending Lashley to an in-ring meditation with Jinder Mahal, because he's angry and dangerous. Lashley laughs and says this is the best thing for him. Lashley says he feels too tense sometimes, and he's looking forward to meeting Jinder to find his inner peace tonight. With a smile. We go to the ring. Out comes Jinder Mahal with Sunil Singh. Back commercial. Back from the ring. Out comes Bobby Lashley to the ring. There's a large carpet in the middle of the ring. Jinder says he can help Lashley harness his negativity, energy. Jinder has Lashley sit in the middle of the ring with he and Singh. Crossing the legs Indian style. Jinder leads Lashley in some breathing exercises. But here comes Kevin Owens out of nowhere, attacking Lashley from behind. Lashley tries to fight back, but Jinder stops him. Lashley fights him off, but turns around to a super kick from Owens. Owens powerbombs Lashley on the apron and screams out. Back for the break, it's announced that Triple H and Hall of Famer Mick Foley will be on Raw next week. That's I'm going to predict. They will have the same segment that HBK and Undertaker had on Raw. Because of the comments that Mick was saying. Announcers report that the Shield has been recently released from jail. So you know that they're headed back to the arena. Braun Strowman versus Finn Balor. We go to the ring for tonight's main event. Out comes Finn. Strowman was out next with the Raw Tag Team Champions, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. Nobody there on Finn's side. Bell rings and Balor tries to beat on Strong, but he just takes it. No selling anything. Braun overpowers and drops Balor. Balor goes for the sleeper, but Braun rams him into the corner. Braun with a big headbutt. Now, Braun keeps control until they end over the floor. And Balor makes a comeback. We go to commercial. Back from a commercial, Braun has Balor grounded in the middle of the ring. McIntyre and Ziggler look on from ringside. They go back to the floor. Balor manages to connect with a sling blade. Balor goes back in and boots Braun when he returns. Braun shoves Balor into the corner, but runs into Boots. Braun comes right back and smashes Balor into the corner to send him back down. Balor comes flying out of the corner with a dropkick. Strowman scoots Balor, but he counters and goes for a sleeper hold. Balor backs him into the corner. Braun charges, but hits the ring post and tumbles out to the floor. McIntyre and Ziggler check on Braun. Balor runs the ropes and nails a dive, taking all three heels out on the outside. Braun brings Balor back in the ring, but Balor kicks him in the head. Balor goes to the top for the coup de grace, but Braun meets him and grabs him by the neck for a chokeslam. But Balor fights and goes for another sleeper. Then a body scissors. Balor brings Braun to the mat with a triangle. Triangle submission. Undertaker style. Braun powers up and slams Balor. Braun keeps control and hits a big power sign for the pin. Winner of the match, Braun Strowman. After the match, Braun stands tall as the music hits. McIntyre and Ziggler join Braun in the ring, looking down at Balor. They grab Balor and whip him into another power slam from Strowman. Fan chant for Balor as he's tossed out to the floor. McIntyre takes the steel steps apart. They bring Balor over to the steps and go for the steel style triple barrel bomb. But the sirens go off. The heels look around, and finally we see the police van from earlier backing into the arena next to the stage. Braun orders Ziggler and McIntyre back into the ring. Universal Champion Roman Reigns hops out of the driver's side. Reigns opens the back doors, and here comes Dean Ambrose with Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins. The Shield's music hits as they march to the ring. McIntyre, Ziggler, and Strowman await for a fight. The Shield marches down the ramp, and here comes Kevin Owens for the Ascension. Drew Gulak, Authors of Pain, Elias, Jinder Mahal. Several more superstars from behind. Just like earlier. Well, that's one round. They destroy the Shield on the ramp at ringside. Braun and the others stand still steps into rings at ringside. Ambrose is taken out on the stage. Rollins is launched from the stage to the side of the police van. Braun rams the steps into Reigns' face again. McIntyre and Ziggler stomp on Ambrose on the top of the announce table. Ziggler sends a van door into Rollins' face. McIntyre drops Ambrose on the stage with a running boot while the others hold him down. Ziggler super kicks Rollins while the others hold him down. Braun scoots Reigns at ringside and nails a power slam on the floor. Fans are booing as McIntyre and Ziggler and Strowman return to the ring. Other superstars look on from ringside, and the Shield is down at their feet. Strowman, Ziggler, and McIntyre raise their arms and yell out, looking down at the Shield on the floor as Raw goes off the air. But what they didn't show, the reporter didn't say that Rollins went through the window of the police van and was busted open. And here's a video of the newly created trio, Braun, Ziggler, and the formerly chosen one at this link, mocking the trio doing the fisted power bump, the fisted bump. And there was no dark main event after all went off there in Columbus, Ohio. Also was pictures of the busted open Seth Rollins. No match that went on after all in Columbus. Fans cheered the Shield until they got to their feet and limped away up the ramp to the back, selling the big beat down from the main event segment. And they announced that the following post-show storyline update on the Shield, noting that they refused medical attention after Raw. The Shield refused medical attention after Raw ambush from Ohio State University, despite evidently suffering multiple injuries at the hands of Braun Strowman, Raw Tag Team Champions Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, and a host of other superstars on Raw. The Shield refused medical attention, and WWE.com confirms that. It is unknown at this time how the multi-superstar ambush will affect Reigns' Universal title. Hell in a Cell match defends against Strowman at Hell in a Cell on Sunday, September 16th. Or the Hounds of Justice 6-man tag match against Strowman, Ziggler, and McIntyre at the WWE Super Show on Saturday, October 6th, which is another month away. Stay tuned and go to WWE.com for more updates on the Universal Champion Roman Reigns, Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins, for his injuries, Andy Ambrose become available. And that concludes my conclusion to your Raw last hour. The results. Thanks again. Peace out. See you one of you. If you don't know, just call me, brothers and sisters.